Welcome to another episode of Vocal for Local. Joining me today are Tiffany and Brian from Mobil 1 Lube Express. Good morning, Tiffany.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
And good morning
Yes,
to you, Brian.
thank you very much for having us. Absolutely.
Hey, why don't we start with, it's in the name, but lube places do a lot of different things. So tell us first a bit about some of the services and things you do over at Mobil 1, if you don't mind.
Pretty much anything fluid related, oil changes, coolant flushes, transmission flushes, differentials, transfer cases,
Power
top-ups.
steering, top-ups, you bet.
Yeah, kind of the whole range of services you can go
Absolutely.
and get it all done at once if you have to, I suppose, conveniently.
You bet.
And I know, you guys have been in this spot for a long time. I think you're coming up on your 25th year doing this there, eh?
September is 25 years for us, and
Wow.
Tiffany and Brad bought into it 10 years ago, close to 10 years ago. So it's been in the family for close to 25 years, you bet.
That's amazing. Tell us a bit about the start of that, I suppose, Brian. I guess you and your wife kind of started. What made you want to do this? What got you into this business?
I guess it was the services that weren't available in Fort St. John back in the time. If you needed an oil change, you had to make an appointment. It was Wednesday at 10 o'clock and then the inconvenience of getting small services done in Fort St. John.
I see.
So that was a opportunity for me to get out of the oil patch and into the oil patch, I guess.
The slightly different.
That's
oil
right.
patch.
Yeah, exactly.
So you saw just kind of a gap in, we could provide this sort of quick oil sort of thing where you come, you get it done in 20 minutes or whatever it takes, and then you can leave without having to make an appointment and kind of the whole
That's right. You
rigmarole.
stay in your vehicle while the service is done, and you're in and out in 20 minutes, and away you go.
Yeah. Since then, as we said, almost 25 years now that you've been doing it, lots kind of changed in the business. Talk about that kind of being, a part of this community for so long, because I know a big one, of course, is your name has changed and sort of your branding has changed over time too, right?
Yes, so we were a Great Canadian for 20 years, and then Valvoline bought out Great Canadian, and we were able to get out of the franchise and go over to Mobil 1 Lube Express for a number of reasons. I guess now we can still provide our customers with the same amount of service, and Mobil 1 Esso oil is a great oil, great branding, and we can still now sell all other oils, AMSOIL, Shell, any other oils that are available, we're able to sell now as well.
Mm-hmm. When that changeover happened with the previous kind of franchise, I suppose, was there any kind of question in your mind, like, we like to stay in this business, we just have to find sort of the right fit, the right sort of franchise to kind of reopen and stay open and offer similar services?
Yes, we had no desire to change our business in any way. We just wanted to change the branding so that we had a brand that we could still provide the same service to our customers as we did in the past.
We wanted to stay the same as we already were operating. We just wanted to keep everything the same, keep all the oils, keep all the products, and do the same services that we've been doing for years.
I see. Okay. Let's talk about community for a minute, because that seems to be very important to both of you and your company, and sort of investing in the community. You sponsor a lot of things, you get involved in a lot of ways. Let's talk about that for a minute, if you could.
Yeah, we try to support local programs and stuff. We just finished up with the Crystal Cup, which lots of people were probably out there. We are a big sponsor of the Crystal Cup.
Yeah. It was a blast of a weekend, by the way.
Cold weather for Sunday, but it was great. It's always great fun, yeah. CDC talent show's coming up. Every year we support the CDC. Actually, yesterday and today, we're doing $10 for every oil change goes to CDC.
Oh, okay.
And $4 for every car wash goes to CDC. Oilmans, Flyers, Huskies. Huskies have their playoffs coming up. We do a car wash for every goal scored during playoffs. Go to someone in the stands that buys a program. Yeah. So
And speaking of the car wash, I believe you've got some new technology, or you just kind of did like a renovation on it kind of fairly recently, as I understand, eh?
Oh my God, we spent a pile of money on the car wash.
So a huge renovation.
It
Huge,
was
yeah.
a huge renovation with already having the building, and it's phenomenal what it does. It's quite a robot. The way, like, our car wash, we believe, washed really well before, but this one is over and above that. Yeah, and quick, and they're convenient, right? You don't have to get out of your vehicle. Same as the oil change. You can still just slide right through. You know how long you're going to be in line, and you're in and out in 10 minutes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Maybe I'll mention our hours too. Like
Yes, that was the very
8
next thing I asked.
Yeah,
So perfect.
we're 8 to 8 Monday to Friday, so we are open late for some people that are working and stuff.
Yep.
Saturday 8 to 6 and Sundays from 10 to 5.
Okay.
And the car wash is obviously open 24 hours if the weather isn't. I think we go about -5, -10. We'll leave it open.
I see,
So
okay.
obviously right now it's not open overnight, but when it's warm enough out, we're open overnight. Wash and head on out.
Wonderful. All right. Well, you make sure you stop by and check out Mobil One Lube Express. They're in the spot they've been in for 25 years, 8815 96A Street, kind of in front of, near to the Walmart there, across from Tim Hortons.
You bet.
Brian, Tiffany, it was so nice meeting you both. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Join us next Thursday for the next edition of Vocal for Local, brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op. If you have a small business and would like to be featured for free, call us at 787-7100 or email reception@.